AITA for not saying thank you when a parent returned my son's lunchbox. I, 35 female, have a son, 4 male. Let's call him Ben. I pack lunch for all my kids and purchased bento lunchboxes for each of them. They go for about $50 on Amazon. I label my kids' lunches, lunchbox, as well as pretty much everything they own and take to school. A few weeks ago when I went to pick up my son from school on a Tuesday, I noticed that his book bag was a little light, and when I looked inside, I realized that he was missing his bento box. No biggie. I mentioned it to one of the after-school teachers, and she said that she had accidentally sent it home with another kid. He has a similar name to my son, let's say Ken. I should note that I have never met this kid or his parent. Anyway, again, no biggie. I just kindly asked her have the parent return the lunchbox the next day. The following day, I inquired about the lunchbox, and the teacher said that the parent had messaged her saying she would bring it the following day, as they are PT students coming on TTH. All right, cool. Thursday comes around, and after school I'm like, okay, where's my son's lunchbox? The teacher tells me the parent forgot it, but will def bring it next Tues. I'm a little annoyed, but I figure I'll give the parent some grace. Next 2 comes and no lunchbox. At this point, I'm properly annoyed. I mentioned the missing lunchbox to my son's daytime teachers, asking them to reach out to this parent so I can get my son's lunchbox back, because WTF, fast forward to another week, still no lunchbox. Apparently the mother is postpartum and very forgetful. She made a joke to the teacher saying the lunchbox was getting closer to school because she put it by her front door. Needless to say, I'm properly pissed. I really don't understand why this is such an ordeal. Just put the lunchbox in your car or your kid's book bag to bring to school. My husband wants me to find the parent and confront her myself, but the teachers won't give me her name, and I can never catch the kid or her at pickup. So I send a very stern email to the principal, admin, and all my son's teachers expressing my frustration with this and explaining that I want my kid's stuff. I guess they finally are able to get through to this parent, and the next Thursday, nearly 4 weeks later, she meets me and brings the lunchbox. She apologizes and she tried to joke about the situation, but I was so annoyed that I just kind of stared at her blankly. Then I just said okay, took the lunchbox and left. She apparently told some of the other parents that I was rude to her and that I could have been more appreciative that she brought the lunchbox back. Ma'am, I roll. So anyway, AITA for not saying thank you. Edit. So last Friday we had a Halloween parade at the kids' school and a lot of the parents were there. One of the parents who heard about the hostage lunchbox was chatting me up and I was explaining the situation. And for those of you who said she wanted it for herself, spot on. Apparently her son really liked it and was always telling his mom for it, but she didn't want to get it for him. When it was mistakenly put in her son's bag, she thought it was the perfect opportunity to just keep it. She thought I would just let it go and she would be able to keep it for her son. But no dice on that. Circling back to the folks who were talking about the price of the lunchbox, it's because it's expensive that I wanted it back. I'm not made of money, and I buy quality stuff for my kids so they can last throughout the school year and beyond, so for me to just let it go and then have to spend money to purchase another one wasn't going to happen. Plus, I really did feel like she was playing games with me. Anywho, I'll admit that I wasn't the nicest when she returned it. I'm only human. But when I saw her at the parade, I made sure I was polite-ish and showed her the link if she wanted to get the lunchbox for her kid, as well as mentioned that there were some less expensive options. All's well that ends well. Support me by following and subscribing. Thanks.